All right, Warrior. We're gonna go on with the next part, bro.
Yeah.
Floor is ready.
All right. All right. So yeah. So the dope got lost. The dope and those weed got lost, and that's not a good thing. And but at the end of the day, that was not on my end. I don't feel like it was my fault because he should have never shot it underneath that door, knowing that there wasn't enough room on my end for it to come through. So Baya's looking at me and he's just shaking his head like if I'm the one in the wrong. And I'm sign languaging to him. That's my only way of communication, sign language. I'm sign languaging to him like, nah, you should have never sent that. And then he's like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So the next day comes and he tells me, he's like, you got something coming. He's like, you're going to step down. Troubles from Brownstown is going to take the pad from you. And you're going to have a fine to pay and something coming. And I'm not stepping down. I'm not paying nothing. We're going to talk to the dude who has the whole jail, which was Casper from Azusa at the time. And I'm not paying nothing because I don't feel like it's my fault. And I'm not stepping down. This is my pad. And so he ends up going behind my back and ends up getting a hold of Troubles from Brownstown and having me step down. But I told him I'm not stepping down. You guys have to physically remove me, you know. And anyways, I got smashed. I got physically removed, and I wasn't gonna let that break my career. That wasn't nothing. I wasn't gonna lock it up, none of that. So after they moved on me and had me step down, they took me to 17, to where the big dogs are now, to where Casper from Azusa is, and I don't know, all the state bodies are up there. It's the state module. That's where the big dogs are, and I was able to right face to face explain myself to Casper and everything that took place. So Casper finds out the truth of what happened, how everything went down. He tells me that Baya's gonna have something coming because Baya should have never sent that in the first place, like he said. Baya's gonna step down. He's gonna lose his position, and there still has to be a fine. Like there's still dope that's lost. I understand that it's a fucked up situation, and that it wasn't really your fault, but that there's still that money that has to get paid for shit that got lost. So he's like, this is what's going to happen. You and Baya are going to split the cost. So it was $1,000 fine. And Baya stepped down. He got smashed out. And he ended up there with 17 with us too. And he paid his 500 and I paid my 500. And I got myself out of that little predicament and that little situation. And
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
While I was up there in 17, I ran into my homie Little One from the Sapo. He was there. My brother-in-law Richie from Vago Redlands was there in the same day room. Casper from Azusa was there that held the whole jail. And now on top of what I had just went through, I had to pay the $500 and I had a calentada covered. But he let my homie Little One and my brother-in-law give it to me. So I got a calentada from my brother-in-law and my homie Little One from the neighborhood, and that was it. And after that, it was a dead issue on everything that happened. But while I was there in 17, I'm with all state bodies. Everybody who's there has all been to prison. Every single one has been on level 3 or 4 yards, and I'm asking my homie Little One, I'm asking everybody, everything that I'm going to be expected since I get to prison. And my homie Little One had just got out doing 10 years straight, and he was thanking me up. I ended up selling up with him. He ended up telling me everything of what to expect since I got to prison, because I was going to be signing my deal soon. And I was already in the county by that time for almost 2 years. It's already been a while. I was there for a while, and after I signed my deal, I postponed my sentencing, and me and my wife got married. So that as soon as I got to prison, we could get our family visits, our conjugal visits, and I signed my deal, got sentenced, got married, got sentenced, and I left that day room going to prison. I left that day room with where all my homies were, and I hit Wasco, and I hit prison my first time. Okay, so I get to prison around, I think, June 2015. I was in the county from 2013 to 2015, so I get to Wasco 2015, and I hit R&R, and as soon as you hit R&R, they have that little bell right there at the front desk. Anybody who is active in GP in the county that gets off the bus and they lock it up as soon as they get to prison. They always hit that little bell, and it's funny because as soon as I get off the bus, the people that were GP and active in the county, they're hitting that bell and going PD off the rip. Anyway, so after sitting in the holding cells and R&R all day and all night, I'm waiting to get housed. And I remember my homies telling me that the two places where you want to get housed are either D-yard or B-yard. That's where the cells are, and that's where, if you're going to be looking at a lot of points and you have a lot of time on your hands, you're going to go to D-yard or you're going to go to B-yard. B-yard is basically D-yard because 1 through 4 buildings are all SY, but 5 and 6 are active, and all the D-yard was active. And C-yard is a dorm. You don't really want to go to a dorm. You know, I wanted to go to the cells. I wanted to be with the big dogs. And sure enough, by like 3, 4 o'clock, they had already told me, McCafferty, get your shit ready. You're going to B-yard. You're going to B5. So I go to B-yard. I hit B-yard. And as soon as I walk into the building, I'm about to grab my little cup and my little spoon from the podium, and I hear somebody yell my name, Morgan. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, damn, like, hopefully one of my homies are here. I'm thinking, one of my homies from the hood are here. Like, how does somebody already know me? You know, it's my first day in prison. And it's the homie Kid from JT. Like, it's Kid. And I remember just walking into the building, like, just analyzing everything. Like, damn, this is my first prison building. And, like, smelling, just taking everything. The smell, the environment, the look, how everything was. It was quiet. I remember it just being quiet. And the state channel was playing with the music playing. Like, the little radio playing. And everybody was quiet. Nobody was yelling out their cell doors. The only person was my homie Kid trying to get my attention. Kid from JT, which is a neighborhood out there in Indio. And I was in the county jail with him. And I'm thinking in my head, like, damn, who's going to be my first cellie? Hopefully I get a good cellie. Hopefully there's somebody active that could lace me up even more. And they opened my cell door on the top tier. I think it was like cell 244 or something like that. And a homie about my age steps out, bald-headed. And I walk up the stairs. He introduces himself as Gato from Santana 21st Street. And I introduced myself, Warrior from Bank. And as soon as I walk in, it was already about count time. And he tells me, he's like, all right, hey, man, I'm just letting you know out of respect that I got a strap in the house. And that was my first time learning, like, when somebody moves in with you and you got a strap in the house, a homie moves in with you, you let him know out of respect. And he asked for my paperwork. I asked for his. I showed him the paperwork that I had signed and brought for me from the courts. He showed me his 128G and said that I need to get my 128G as soon as possible from the counselor. But the paperwork that I brought from courts will do. And he started running me down on how the program works right there in reception. And the day that I got there was a down day. So there was no program. He said that tomorrow we're going to have morning, afternoon, day room, but for the rest of the day, we're shut down for the day. So I bird bathed and I called it a night. I kicked it and chopped it up with him for a little bit and got the rundown on things.